Yo, Charlie, guys, what's up? What's up? Charlie, Ghana played against Central African Republic and Ghana won 4 goals to 3. But the topic trending in Ghana here has been Mohammed Kudus. Mohammed Kudus has been trending. And Kudus Mohammed is trending because of something that really happened. Charlie, Ben, Ghana 4, Central Africa 3. Game. How do you see the game?
As I said in the match review, it was a wonderful game. Let's look at the positives and move forward.
The most important thing is that we've
taken the 6 points. With kudos to Otoado. There are people who said that we will not even pick a point from the game, but we've taken 6 points. There are some positives we need to look at in the game. Let's look at the positives. I feel like the coach and the technical team, they will look at the negatives and work from themselves. I feel like Coach Otoado is still learning on the job, and let's give him the credit. People are like, Otoado won't mean a Juma. I said, no. He can do it. Ateta had not coached any side
before
until he took over the Arsenal team. He had some, struggles here and there, but he's doing well now. So let's give Otoado the time. He's taking 6 points from Mali and Central African Republic.
Excellent results.
Let's look at the positives and move on. Yes.
So after the game, 4-3, the trending issue is Mohammed Kudus comes on Twitter and then he replies some critics. The critics were saying that Kudus Mohammed, you are a very good footballer, but release the ball for people to pass, for people to have passing options. Release the ball so that people can also attack. You are not only the player in the team. And Kudus Mohammed comes to reply with really unpleasant words. Was he really professional from his side?
He's a footballer. He's a player who plays abroad day in and day out, and I don't expect that of him one bit. When I heard of the news, I was shocked that a player of that caliber,
a young player who plays like that,
who plays in the English Premier League. Don't get me wrong, he's a human being.
Exactly.
And if you take that into perspective and say that he's a human being, that means that every player who plays football should reply everyone, because Messi and Ronaldo they should, because they have the most football banter that goes on. People just, because somebody can just enter your day and tell you that go to hell because he likes Ronaldo, Messi.
Exactly.
But these people they kept themselves professional and have been going on for long. The players who we look up to throughout the years, we have never heard. Let's come into Ghana. Stephen Apia, Asamoah Gyan, Jordan Ayew.
They are you.
One Ajay Yachen, Jordan Ayew. The whole Andrew Ayew got the same and see
Jordan Ayew.
But Jordan Ayew, since we started Asian number 9 jersey, we have Ghanaians have disrespected him, has faced criticisms. I had not even heard his voice before until we went to the AFCON. Our friend in Thai, who so can say, "It no be easy." That was but he has honored every call-up from every coach from Milovan, every coach, every coach. He has honored. He has not complained. When he has playing time, he does not complain. He has shown commitment, and we have not seen anywhere.
You hardly see him even angry.
But I feel like he has put everything behind him. And in his press conference, he said something that I was amazed with. That is Jordan Ayew. Yeah. He said that let's give God time. Let's give time. Time will prove itself.
Yeah.
And truly, he has been playing out of position. He said that also. But if there is any player that needs to face criticisms, that needs to reply Ghanaians,
it's
Jordan Ayew and Asamoah
Gyan.
But he had never once.
What even once?
Kudus, you are a young footballer. You are just 22 years of age or 23, probably.
23 years.
I mean, you are a young star coming up. You have no achievement with the Black Stars of Ghana.
Achievement? Nothing. Oh, you score goals for Ghana?
No, that's not achievement.
2 goals.
I'm talking about trophy. I mean, maybe BB Awaya, look at Andrew Ayew. He's the most, I think, player with the most goals for us now. I think most tournament goals. Yes,
in AFCON.
Look at what happened to him with Otoado. Otoado just called him. He didn't know anything about it. Otoado just called him. I went to him and told him that Charlie, he accepted it in good faith. He should have come out and rant on because he has been one of the most committed players, yes, in the Black Star setup. And so Kudus, it was so unprofessional of him to have come out. You who knows two players be brave. He's a young player, and in America, I subscribe to the fact that if people went into his DM directly to insult him, to of his in the parenting name and name. No, that's
wrong.
That's wrong. Totally wrong. But if it was football, totally.
But you can't even use that as like people attacking your DM, so you come and attack people on Twitter because nobody's seeing what's happening on your
exactly.
DM.
So if you bring proof there, it makes me okay. Exactly. The point is that Kudus is playing for Ghana Black Stars, and immediately you wear that jersey, you're representing the nation, the entire 30 million plus.
Exactly,
you're representing Ghana, and so it's expected of you to face off the internet with criticisms and reply people harshly. Because if you reply one person, it means that everyone that shares that notif with that person, you have replied that person, and with that negative.
Unpleasant
language
exactly.
And all those it no.
Jump.
How can you say something STFU? And you shouldn't do that. Once Ghana for fire.
STFU, yeah, exactly.
And I've told you.
Can you do that at West Ham?
I've told you that in the first game we saw the attitude of Kudus. Our game against Mali, Kudus will lose a ball
and will not press,
and we will see him watching the ball just standing there. We were lucky that we were not punished by the Mali.
Exactly. We saw him. He didn't press in the game against Mali.
Not pressing.
Yes, but in the game against the Czech Republic, he performed.
I think he was spoken to and he did well.
Yes.
But even though he lost some balls he lost possession of the ball at some areas in the game against the Czech African Republic, I don't feel like he had such a poor game too.
No, he didn't.
But all Ghanaians were asking for, and if anyone will be criticized, anyone will be criticized based on the fact that he had some positive strength and did not show that one.
Exactly.
So that was what Ghana was calling, the Ghanaians were calling out for that. But then we to me, so West Ham, Ayas maybe MI.
What's mean because that West Ham against Man City?
Exactly. And then I mean, I agree with you. You've had such a tiring season and all those stuff, and after just the ended Premier League, what about Ghana? But see that BB so West Ham will be Ghana and
exactly.
No, the achievement you do for us, no,
exactly.
Then the honor, the money, Kudus. You don't get that at West Ham.
No.
Me say them perform. It will come back. Jared Bowen is the best player.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm saying that Kudus was so unprofessional of him to come out to bring out these unpleasant words to his fans, his loyal fans. The fans are.
I think one of the guys who he replied was the guy that was representing West Ham for him in Ghana here. 230, yeah. I saw a picture of him. Exactly. One of his fans. So
exactly. So I'm saying that Kudus shouldn't have done that.
But let me ask you, can he do this against in England?
You can never. He can. I'm saying that England, when Kevin De Bruyne they receive criticism.
But they know
when they have a poor game, you see their fans come out with an interview and be furious with them. And people, they ended Champions League that Manchester City came out and did not win. People were there. They are Manchester City fans. They were there insulting Pep Guardiola. He's a fraud coach and that don't know how to win. No,
yes,
it shows how passionate fans are. Exactly. And if you're going to follow fans, it's because
you make a lot of mistakes.
Most of the fans are emotional.
Exactly.
And so they watch football. Almost a football parent able to know be to who. It's not because of you, Kudus. It's because you are representing the nation.
Exactly.
After taking the 5 billion from Bawizi. That is Baumia. None of them will come to us fans.
Exactly.
Understand? So please, Kudus, when such things happen, it's better somebody should advise Kudus that Kudus should turn off a comment from his social media page.
Exactly.
If he's affected by that.
Stay away from it.
Take the part of Baba Rahman. Baba Rahman also that's because Okobo Wambun Iyo Kumasi no Mudiji Natem. Doso Bobo Nyobon Tutu. But I don't agree with them.
But I actually think that essentially against the Central African Republic, he really performed very well. And even anytime he got a ball against the Central African Republic, the fans were mentioning his name, Mohammed Kudus.
That is because
so people really they were more praised for you in the game against Central African Republic than there were criticisms.
Exactly.
So I don't really know why you come and reply.
Exactly. So I'm saying that Kudus should, going forward, is one of our best players.
The Black Stars
currently after Thomas
Partey.
Exactly. So he has he has a long path ahead of him.
Yes.
That
he can even go ahead and captain this team in the future.
Yes,
so he has to understand these parts.
So if this is the part, I pray and I hope that he performs well in the
next
upcoming game that we do play.
Exactly.
because this thing will haunt him.
Yes.
Ghanaians do not forget.
Yeah, no.
It will haunt him. Go, let him ask Razak Brahima. Razak Brahima was not the best of our goalkeepers.
Yes.
But he came out and insulted a few of the fans. And
That was the end of him.
that was the end of his career. Nobody even remembers him. Nobody talks about him.
Razak Brahima.
Exactly.
Nobody even knows him. He's not even a celebrity in
When
Ghana.
there is a conversation about Ghanaian goalkeepers, nobody
mentions his name.
Because he was not the best of our goalkeepers in
And he even had a guts to insult Ghanaians.
So I'm saying that it's not only Ghanaians. It happens. We played the game against Mali.
Yes.
After winning the 3 points from them, we saw how the Malian fans
Were booing their own players.
were
Exactly.
throwing, bottles on them. This is football.
It happens everywhere.
It happens everywhere.
Yeah.
Mohamed Salah said he was injured at the recent AFCON, and he was going to go back to Liverpool to check up on his his health and everything. But the fans
situation
came out.
I say you should stay with the
You
team.
should stay with the team.
Yes.
He's needed in the camp. And
You have to stay.
Mohamed Salah, with all his money and everything, had to stay.
Yes.
Because Okobobo no baby at the end he will come back
Go to Egypt.
and he honored that. Inti Kudus say Ghanaians like you, they love you, they cherish you, they don't hate you. So the next time this happens, take the right path. Nobody dislikes you.
Exactly.
They just want to see the good and positive side of you on the pitch. Give them a good game, and they will continue to love you. Yes.
So let's take a scenario where Kudus Mohammed says he's not going to play for Ghana anymore. Will Ghana suffer?
No, just that we'll miss him. Because of the fans, some of the fans,
even the ladies all know Kudus.
Fans, send a waji guys in. You understand? We will miss him. That if in some games, but if with what Otuado is doing, so Otuado to me properly structured the team now. A bad thing say a befin.
Exactly.
That's why we can go to a 4-4-2 position.
Or even a 4-3-3.
We can convert Nyama to a number 10. He's still young. He can play number 10. He's left-footed. He has certain abilities, qualities like that of Kudus. He's very strong, technically gifted, and Isahaku is also coming up. So if we miss Kudus, but not as to the fact that
it's me mobile, we can play.
That narrative should
enter his head.
Team. And if he keeps on giving this attitude to Ghanaians, that will be the end of his career.
As a Black Star player.
Exactly. He can continue playing his football club level, but you should remember.
But I have an idea about Kudus. I think Kudus Mohammed's problem. Let me ask you this question: did he really lose the ball in the game?
He lost some possession in the game, but
any player loses balls in the game.
No.
Like Bruno Fernandes loses balls in the game. Kevin De Bruyne loses balls in the game.
If
Rodri,
if you lose it too much consistently, and what Ghanaians were calling for is for the fact that
pass the ball.
Okay. Or he doesn't press. And there are some situations where he does not need to shoot. He shot some balls in Kudus and shot in here. Some feeble shots. Understand?
Exactly.
But it was better than that.
Pitch. I think it was the pitch.
Exactly. But I'm saying that it was better than. But I'm saying that when that happens and Ghanaians score for you, you should know that there are some Ghanaian fans who, no matter the type of game that you play, like Countryman Songo, it's very controversial.
Yes.
They will come for you.
Exactly.
The same Countryman Songo who or blasted Jordan Ayew is today. Thomas Partey does not deserve the captain's.
Let's give to Jordan Ayew. Yeah.
You see, so I'm saying that Ghanaians, like I say, controversial kakra, and then some of the fans and then Ghanaians in quite worldwide. What you know can say. So there are some who are going to love you irrespective. Oh, Bobo, Kudus. The little thing that you do, they'll come after you.
It's true.
So they are criticizing Kudus because of his strengths. He can do more for the Black Stars, but he is not. That is why they are criticizing. So I feel like Kudus should do more too.
But I think that the problem is probably we are deploying him in the wrong position because he wants to dribble. He wants to take on players, but he's taking on players in the wrong position of the pitch. Maybe probably playing on the wings.
So that if he takes on,
no, you still dribble because that's the game. The best dribbler in Europe right now was Mohammed Kudus.
Exactly, but he's not Kudus. He's not Messi. You see, the kind of football that Kudus wants to play, he wants to play like Messi. Watch if you've watched Messi over the years, you will see that Messi is the only player is the only player who drops deep, and the only player who's trying to learn Messi's type of play is Martin Odegaard. He's changed his game. He drops in deep, take the ball. Martin Odegaard does not even dribble like that. In India, but Mohammed Kudus is trying to replicate Messi's
Messi
it comes in 10 years,
You can't
20,
dribble.
100
No.
years, no, yeah.
Even not even Iron Robin couldn't even do that.
You are not
Exactly.
Yeah, you are playing one of the most toughest leagues in the world. And so and African crowd, the African Cup, yeah, man, such
a chance.
you will deploy 2 players on you, a bit you chow.
Very proud.
You might even hunt your career.
Destroy your career.
So I'm saying that
pass the ball and move to space.
It's not. It's an amateur role now. It's easy. Look at Kudus S in Kupa. Let's talk about Kudus and Kupama. If today, if anyone tells me that Kupama is ahead of Kudus, I'll agree with him in the fact that Kupama is
intelligent,
strategically
very intelligent with the ball,
gifted, technically gifted in the fact that his decision making, he knows when to pass the ball, he knows when to shoot, he knows when to make an assist. Whereas Kudus lacks in that area.
Decision making.
Kudus can hold the ball and say, final third, no, then he makes some flimsy or to shoot 2 balls. Kudus. But per talent,
and I also think that
per talent, Kudus is
more
exceptionally talented than Kupama. Notwithstanding,
Palmer makes the best
decisions.
decisions.
Very good, because and then if we talk about the best 10s in the world, the Kevin De Bruyne's, the Martin Odegaard, the Cole Palmer. It is because
Michael Olise,
they are very good in their decision making.
Exactly.
And that is what we are asking for Kudus. If Kudus will become part of the top, Kudus cannot play West Ham for the rest of his career.
Exactly. If he wants to play for Manchester City, Arsenal, Chelsea,
he needs to be very decisive in his decision making. That when you get into the final third, know when to pass, know when to shoot.
Make good decisions.
And if he adds that to his game,
complete player,
he will overtake most of the players and most of the wingers in England.
But I think Kopama, Kudus, Mohammed is not even an argument, because like if you consider the stats, Kopama had more goals than him, more non-penalty goals, more chance created,
but
even chance created. Kudus Mohammed doesn't. I think one of the things that he has to work on is creating chances for the team, creating more chances, picking the pass, having the vision. It's not always about dribbling.
Exactly.
And what you know, one thing, that's one thing that Zidane said. Zidane said what Barcelona would do with 100 passes, Kudus Mohammed would, Toni Kroos would do with only 1 pass.
Exactly.
So sometimes you just have to have vision and pass more.
Exactly.
And to improve your game, Kopama is a better passer than him.
Exactly.
True of us.
It's true.
So the only thing that Kudus Mohammed has over Kopama is dribbling. He dribbles better than him.
And shooting maybe.
Exactly. But Kopama has this mind, intelligent ball, very good player. I think
what
Kopama
to do with the ball in the final third. That's what counts.
That's what's important. Exactly. That's what increases your value.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, it's about goals. So
exactly.
I think the end of the discussion is Charlie over Ghana. We try and be a creator. Be like Stephen Appiah.
Exactly.
Be like Kuja someone.
Do more.
Be like
improve.
They dare you as number 10. Try and pass for other people. Play for the team. Play for the team.
It's now and I'm seeing who.
No, exactly. So
it's done well. So Charlie should just appreciate the Ghanaians and just take the support they give to him. It is not always. And there are sometimes when you're bad day, but that doesn't mean that Ghanaians hate you. Nobody hates you, and nobody sits behind their keyboard to just type anything. No, I don't agree with him on that. You should not reply everyone. You should not tell somebody STF. No, it's wrong. It's not allowed. It's wrong as a professional player.
Exactly. Wrong language.
No. You shouldn't. Exactly. It is wrong from him, and he should accept that. I don't agree with anyone who sits anywhere and say that Kudus did what he did not do.
It's wrong. Exactly.
It is not done anywhere.
It's not done anywhere.
Yes.
Final words.
My final words is that going forward, Kudus is a good player.
We want to see more from him
next season. At West Ham, I'm not sure he's going to move. It's going to be under Julian Lopetegui,
a very good coach. Help him to play attacking football.
Exactly, that's going to improve him. So Kudus should just focus on his career, and I'll take this opportunity to also speak to Kamaldeen Sulemana and Kudus to Isahaku. These 4 boys, and the senior man, they've done well. But Kamaldeen Sulemana, it seems like he has lost his form.
I feel like
he can bounce up.
There's a bounce back.
So Charlie, kudos to you, or Kudus. Why are they?
Quick one. Kamaldeen Sulemana, Jeremy Doku. Top form. Who are going to pick?
Jeremy Doku. Jeremy Doku. What I'm seeing.
No, top form. Let's say top form.
Top form. Then top form. Top form. I'm seeing that with Jeremy Doku. So Jeremy Doku, so the skill shares. He scored some goal against. I don't know if it's Crystal Palace or anything.
Bournemouth.
He scored. I don't know.
West Ham.
This
Luton Town.
The guy has improved so
Luton Town.
Team the challenge. I used to argue talent-wise, I'll pick Kamaldeen Sulemana, but what is happening
on the pitch?
I think Kamaldeen Sulemana should up his game, and I think the game